Hey there, everybody. Welcome. I am Professor Jones at College of the Sequoias. I am going to be your teacher for the Math Jam this summer. We're going to start next Monday. It will be, July 29th, 2024. We're going to have a free homework program to help you practice in your preparation for calculus. We're going to cover a lot of algebra and trigonometry topics, but I wanted to walk through the homework program and stuff with you. It is at Alex. It's the Alex website. So go to www.alex.com and it will take you to this page right here. You're going to want to click sign up as a new student. Even if you already have a course, please sign up as a new, or if you already have an email that is not COS based, do sign up as a new student. It'll take you here. I have the code pre-filled in over here. This code is the code we're using for the fall 2024 semester. If it is not that semester, we'll have a different code for you. We will email you this code along with this video, okay? So what you need to do is click continue. And it should take you to this. It says Math Jam, prep for calculus with limits. And we're going to say confirm. Unless you have a COS email with Alex, say no, I have never used Alex before. It's going to make it easier if we can see your email and know that by your school email what it is. So say no, I've never used an Alex program before or Alex before if you don't have a COS email account. You'll come here, you'll be asked to register, do some stuff. Access is free. I've managed to arrange to get it for you free. We're going to go with Sheldon Cooper from Big Bang. I'm a big fan. So Shell C 1234 at giant.cos.edu. Fill in the rest of the information. If you know your banner ID, you can put it in. It's not necessary. Agree to the terms and click continue. I'm not going to do that because I already have the stuff we need. I wanted to show you what you can expect when you get inside. You may be with me or you may be with Professor Redden or perhaps another instructor during this boot camp, this Math Jam. But this video will do the homework for everybody. I'm going to enter student view and show you what you can expect. When you start off, it's going to give you a little information about how this goes. You can click through it and it doesn't say a whole lot here. I'll tell you about it here. They're going to walk you through how to use and enter stuff on the program here. Do this take the tools thing. Take your time and go through it and make sure you know how to enter everything. I'm not going to do it because that's something you're going to learn how to do. And it's best to learn while you're going on your own. So I'm going to click skip tutorial and get to the end and get you to the part that we need you to know about. It says you have unlocked your initial knowledge check. The initial knowledge check is probably the most important thing you're going to do in this thing. And the reason why is the initial knowledge check goes and asks you to answer a bunch of questions that are going to be related to algebra and trigonometry. Please don't use any resources. Don't use a cheat sheet. Don't look anything up. If you need a calculator, there will be a calculator on screen that you can use. Don't use a graphing calculator if you've got a calculator at home. Don't ask your friends. This is to test you on what you know, and that way it knows what to give you problems to practice doing. For every answer you get right on the initial knowledge check, it's going to take away problems from your assignments to do. Okay? I'm going to start the knowledge check and I'm going to pretend I'm going to skip through it myself and simulate having answered students or answering questions as a student. Okay. Do not skip this. Take your time. I believe there's 25 questions or so. If it takes you 2 or 3 hours, it takes you 2 or 3 hours. I recommend doing this before Monday, July 29th. If you can get this done this weekend, that would be great. It may take you a couple hours. It may take you a lot less, depending on how much you remember. Some of you took math all the way through your senior high school year. Some of you didn't take math the last year, and I'm sure there's a couple of schools that don't even have, you are not required math your junior or senior year. If that's the case, you're going to be really rusty. But go through and answer this knowledge check to the best of your ability without any outside resources, okay? Do not skip it. If you skip it, you're going to have more problems that you're going to have to do. It tells you stay focused, don't get distracted. Have a pencil and paper available. That's a good pro tip. You're going to want something, a couple blank pages to solve stuff by hand before you enter the answers. And do take your time, okay? If you don't know how to do something, click I don't know how to solve the problem. There's nothing, do not guess, okay? If you guess and get the right answer, it's going to think you know what you're doing. And if you don't know what you're doing, you're missing the opportunity to learn, okay? If you don't know how to do it, click I don't know. If you're not sure how to answer or enter, you've got the answer, but you don't know how to put it into the program, this tool's help the question you on how to enter your answer. And here's the calculator I was telling you about that they'll have available. I'm going to skip the knowledge check. Do not skip the knowledge check yourself, okay? I'm going to say I have moderate knowledge. It's going to give us this pie chart here saying how much we know of different topics, okay? Gray area is what I still have to learn. And we'll click continue. So by doing the initial knowledge check, it has personalized the homework for you. Well, not necessarily homework, but classwork and homework if you want to work on it at home. It will, like I said, the initial knowledge check checks to see which topics you already know and is not going to give you problems on it. That way you can only work on problems that you need help with, okay? It'll walk you through on how to read this. This is your Alex Pie tab. We can look at a pie. The first section we're doing is real numbers and geometry. We're going to go through this pretty quickly the first day. Coming up here, it says I've unlocked my learning path. See it on my timeline. It'll say what to expect. Here's my main menu. We're going to use this hamburger, the triple line thing, a little bit in a second. And then any notifications you need will be up here. And over here suggests what to do next. Right now it says start my path. After we've done stuff for a little while, when you log off, it'll say continue my path. Okay. I'm just clicking through the prompts. Go ahead and read those. I'm going to say start my path. And it's going to give me questions to start. It's going to go in the recommended order that we're doing, that you or it thinks you need to do stuff to learn. We're going to be going over, me and Professor Redden and anybody else that might be helping you, different topics throughout the 2 hours each day. We'll give you some time to work on the computer each time, but there will be a couple 20-minute lecture things to remind you how to do some stuff. If you want to work on what we're talking about, click on this. Oh, I gotta click the next yet. Okay. If I click this little thing, the drop-down menu, ready to learn, it's doing it in the order it thinks you want to do, but we're actually doing it in this order right here. Okay. So you can choose, like for day one, click on this one, day two or day three. I'll tell you when we're doing it, which one we're on. You can click on it, and then it only gives topics related to that area. It said I had 11 topics, but there's only 3 listed here. As I do them, one will fall off, a new one will appear. Okay. Same thing like when we get to linear equations, there's a bunch listed here. As we get one done, it'll fall off and a new one will appear. It's trying to get you points, a certain amount of points in a row. Okay. So you need to get, I believe it's 3 questions correct in a row to advance or clear that topic. Another thing you can do is over here, do filter, and rather than saying any topic, we can say sort by easiest. Where is it? Show all topics. It's not doing it. View by review. I thought it was that. Yeah, don't do this part. Go with the left over here. Choosing areas. If you want to work on what we're lecturing on, do this part over here. So I haven't really looked at this as a student that much. I didn't use it as Alex. I didn't use Alex as a student when I was a student here at COS. We'll talk about this again in class on Monday as a little refresher. Hopefully you've watched this video and done this initial knowledge check, taking the time to do it before you come. I look forward to meeting you all. I am teaching calculus in Tulare this fall, so you may be enrolled in my class. If so, this is a good way for you to get prepped and get to know me. Peace.